Hello and welcome back to Nuzlocke Vlogs, where I play Pokemon and I talk about my life and do a Nuzlocke. And so, Homestuck Beyond Canon. It's a comic that I am begrudgingly becoming a fan of. I still have very mixed feelings on it, but I do think this comic has consistently gotten fairly better after the new writing team took over, and I very much have been enjoying this recent story arc where Vriska gets banished to hell. Vriska goes to fucking hell. It's not literally hell, it's fucking purgatory. But yeah, fuck it. Vriska is in hell. And she's gonna be there in what they're describing as the Hyperbolic Helltier chamber. Fucking great name. Until she stops being an asshole. So basically, Vriska's gonna be in hell for the next 10,000 years because she's Vriska. And I do think it's been really pretty good writing of Vriska as a character, because Vriska does develop over the course of Homestuck. She becomes a better person, question mark, but not a good person. And she's grown enough by the end of Homestuck that she's no longer killing her friends and getting into revenge spats, but also she's still Vriska. She doesn't understand why all that. Like, she's acknowledged that, oh, that was unproductive and a waste of time and resources, spending our time killing each other instead of killing our enemies. But, like, she doesn't get, beyond that, why it was wrong, the bad things that she did. I should have switched to the bug type. That's fine. Okay, I'm switching to the bug type. Like, and we see this. So, like, Dave Petta's the warden of hell and is going to make Vriska, in a Groundhog Day loop of the day she paralyzed Tavros, like, have to make it up to him and, like, get on a good pay and, like, learn and become a better person. And Vriska apologizes. She says, I'm sorry that I killed you and paralyzed you and made out with you and all the bad stuff. And she goes for several hours just talking about all the bad things she did to Tavros, like, just trying to get done with this punishment. And that doesn't work because she doesn't really mean any of it that much. She felt bad about killing Tavros, admittedly, that is true, but she's just trying to get out of hell, which is why it doesn't work when she's just like, look, I'm sorry for the bad things I did. And, like, it reaches a point where it's just a perfect encapsulation of Vriska. She's like, wait, if I did the things I did to you, I would want revenge. Like, I killed you and took away your agency. I would want revenge on me if I did that. I would want to stab me. So that's how I get out of this. That's how I move on to the next level, is I let you stab me. And Tavros is like, I don't actually want to do that, Vriska. I don't want revenge, and I don't hate you. And she's like, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna mind control you into stabbing me. Remember the last time I tried to do this and it was super traumatic for you? I'm doing it again because I've learned nothing. Like, I've learned that I need to change, but I haven't learned why I need to change. You know, that's the Vriska thing. And yeah, mind controlling someone into killing you against his will, I mean, it's cool that you feel you've done bad, but also he didn't want that, and that's just taking away his consent again, so that doesn't work. And she continues this, and she continues this bullshit, and eventually he's like, I just want to, like, play D&D with you. And she plays and beats him. Is like, haha, I win, you lose, you suck. And he's like, okay, that's okay. No, you should be mad because I beat you. Like, oh, Vriska, you're dense as a fucking black hole, Vriska. No self-reflection. And later she runs into Aradia, and Aradia doesn't want revenge either. She got her revenge, it didn't feel good. She's moved on. She doesn't want to beat Vriska to death. And, like Aradia says, like, Vriska isn't there to become a good person. She's there to grow up. And I think it's just Vriska, the way she has to grow is to understand other people's feelings and treat them like people, which is a thing I don't know if she'll be able to do. And it did leave with sort of like showing us, ooh, objects related to the next couple updates of Vriska being in hell. We've got Mindfang's journal, a cue ball, Dave Peta's feather, and the magic 8 ball. And let's see, let's get my guesses. I think Mindfang is either she's meeting Mindfang or she's dealing with Arena. Maybe Eridan. That's a niche pick. I forget, what's down here? An item, evidently. I bet I could surf to find another item. Ew, a sticky barb, that sucks. And I do think, if I'm going to do my guesses, it's Arena, and then cue ball, maybe Doc Scratch, because that's very on the nose. I don't want it to be Terezi, especially not so early on. I feel like Vriska making up with Terezi and finally reuniting with her, it has to be the real Terezi, because this isn't the real Terezi. Like, none of this is real. It's like that isn't the real Tavros, that isn't the real Aradia, very explicitly. I don't even think it's the real Dave Peta. I don't know, because Dave Peta, they're not doing anything else. We know Aradia is not actually there, but Dave Peta could be there. But the other sprites definitely aren't. Like, Aerosol doesn't even exist anymore. I don't know. But I think maybe the Dave Peta feather is going to be checking in with Dave Peta halfway through your treatment at this rehab, I guess. Just update how you feel in Vriska. You're still an asshole. And then the magic 8-ball. It's either going to be parentheses or it's going to be Vriska herself. And I know that parentheses is Vriska herself, but you know what I mean. It's Vriska's gonna have to, at the end of this, have to deal with Vriska and get over her, well, part of it's her self-loathing, but her mistreatment of other people, just all of her bullshit, gonna have to get over it. And anyway, the point is, I've been enjoying Beyond Canon, and I don't have the rock climb, and I shouldn't have used Repel, because I want to catch something in this. I want to get Bronzor. Bronzor would be nice. Okay. Okay, Bronzor. Does the radio reset? The radio resets if you go into a cave. So yeah, I've been enjoying Beyond Canon. And also, last night I watched Deadpool and Wolverine in theater. I saw the Deadpool, and I gotta say, that was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was funny. It's just a funny movie. I enjoyed it a lot. It wasn't a great sequel. Like, it's not very much like following up on the plot points of the previous two Deadpool movies. Like, the supporting characters from those are barely in it. It's like one line from Colossus and no Domino or Cable, because although there is a good joke, what happened to X-Force? They didn't test very well with audiences, so they didn't get brought back. But no, I thought it was alright. It's weird. It's like the end game for Fox, for like the Fox superhero movies. And it's just like this big finale saying goodbye to all the Fox movies, because the plot of it is Deadpool gets banished. Deadpool and Wolverine get banished to the wasteland outside of Time Place from Loki, and they have to make their way back so that they can save Deadpool's universe from being erased. And in this wasteland of alternate timelines, it's just all the fucking Fox characters. It's a joke that I could figure out the punchline the moment this actor came on screen, but they run into, in this, next to the Fox sign, they run into Chris Evans, and he's wearing blue spandex. And then Deadpool's like, ooh, he's gonna save his catchphrase, Flame on, wait. Oh, it's Johnny Storm. And then Deadpool gets Johnny killed. And then, just, who else is here? Blade, Elektra, and Gambit from that movie that wasn't made. And I'm playing the Sinnoh music. It says in my guide that that can make Bronzor appear in Diglett Cave if you play the Sinnoh music, but it's not showing up. I stand corrected. Okay, now the question is... Well, I'm never using Sinnoh Sound in a cave again, because the two encounters you can get from that are Bronzor and Chingling, and I don't want fucking Chingling. Chingling sucks. And, oh god, that's a long name. I can't name after. I'm just gonna do the first name. Actually, I'm gonna do Dead Prince. Actually, no, I'll do Cassiopeia. However the fuck you pronounce that. But yeah, it's like this finale for all the Fox X-Men movies and like Fantastic Four and Daredevil. And like I was never a big Fox. I haven't seen half the X-Men movies, but they bring back so many of them. The villain is new, but all of her minions are like minor villains from previous X-Men movies, like Pyro from the second and third one, or Juggernaut, that really lame Juggernaut who's just kind of a dude from the oh wait, do you need cut? That'd be bad. Like Juggernaut's there and he has a role in the plot. We get to see Toad again. Yeah, it's your boy Toad. He's Toad. What do you even do? Thank you for giving me a solid piece of gold. And like the ending of the movie, it actually kind of made me tear up a bit. Well, not literally, but yeah, it was a nice kind of sad thing. Is the last scene of that movie, the end credit. Well, there's a joke of just Chris Evans saying every fucking swear word on the planet after it, but the ending of it is just behind the scenes footage from all of these Fox superhero movies, and it's like saying goodbye from the people who worked on them. They had Gambit. I forgot to say, they had, of the like heroes in the Void, it's Channing Tatum as Gambit from that Gambit movie that they never made. And there are jokes about it. I feel like I've never did anything as a hero before. Yeah, you didn't. And he was fun as Gambit. Man, comic accurate Gambit costume doesn't work though. Comic accurate Wolverine costume does though. And it was just a fun movie. It's a fun series. Like Ryan Reynolds is always good as Deadpool. I'll get rid of Slash. I don't need Slash. Just so I can get out of it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a solid movie. And I don't really have much more to say. Hugh Jackman is always good as Wolverine, and he bounces off Deadpool really, really well in this. Like, it. I don't want to just list off all the funny jokes, but there were some good ones. I loved, like, one joke in it is that Deadpool runs into an alternate universe version of Deadpool who is a nice, friendly hippie and is also played by Ryan Reynolds and hates him. And at the end, they're standing, oh no, the bad guys are here with guns. So Deadpool grabs nice Deadpool and uses him as a human shield, just holds him up there for like a minute as he's pumped full of lead before Deadpool dives for cover. And then he's like, oh no, you've been shot so much, you're dying. Wait, I see a med kit over there. And then walks back out into fire while using nice Deadpool as a human shield. I thought that was funny. And the final end credits scene, like, well, all the jokes about, like, people being mad that Deadpool killed Johnny are great, but revealing at the end Deadpool didn't. He was actually quoting. That was great. Just, I mean, it's stupid, but just sometimes saying fuck and shouting it is funny. And just it's okay. I bet Magneto's here. Magneto's dead. Fuck! Well, it's okay. We can find his helmet. They meld his helmet. Fuck! Like, in short, Wolverine, it was just a fun movie in general. And I do, like, Hugh Jackman left after Logan. That was his big finale to his character. And they start it with Deadpool narrating, so how do you follow up Logan and not just disrespect that beautiful ending? And then it shows that Deadpool is literally digging up Logan's grave so he can steal his bones. It was a fun movie. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was the weakest of the trilogy, I feel, but it was a fun movie. Whoa, you got meteors. I hope no one got killed when these meteors came down. I don't know. I named some Pokemon after commenters, so I should read off those comments now. Because that's what I do in this. And I think this is what causes the lag spikes for some reason. Yep, see, that caused a lag spike. That causes a lag spike every time I try and load Firefox. It's been a long time since I read it, but I read Homestuck after it finished, so reading the comic and seeing the pages asking for the code was cocking dozens of narrative guns that all fired at once for me. I was so hyped when I got to the end, I didn't even feel cheated out of the fight. Okay, a few things to go over there, but, it'll take a second to, go back to not lagging, which is bad. But now I know, okay, it's back to normal. Hold on. Yeah, it must be weird rereading Homestuck and noticing the arms and the oil and the passwords. I do think Unofficial Homestuck collection is better for a lot of reasons, but that is one of them. The other big reason is because the actual flashes work, which is important. Geez, this thing is dealing a lot of damage. I'm gonna heal up. But yeah, like, you just see these password screens in scenes with Terezi. I have no fucking clue what that is. But I do, I don't know, cause that isn't how I read Homestuck. I don't know if that's better or worse, but this person, Snow SX5 ever, enjoyed them, and it made them enjoy the comic more and more. Power to you then. And Cassio, oh no, Cassio the dead prince. Oh, you're gonna cause so much lag, because I'm gonna have to hold. One minor note, I really got a hand to the epilogues. The structure of the print version really got me to consider just how much of a big cipher ends the never-ending story is for many parts of Homestuck structure and reader relationships beyond just little references during recaps. Actually, structuring a physical book with a duality gimmick was what had it click into place in my mind. I have never read the never-ending story. I have no clue what they're talking about. Additionally, Ultimate Dirk lends surprising gravitas to Dirk as the philosophy guy, as superficial as that sounds, and considering the Wikipedia philosophy bit of meat. A lot of Ultimate Dirk's mindset harkens to Nietzsche's description of Socrates in Birth of a Tragedy as a man who despises emotional storytelling that affirms and celebrates life for its own sake, considering the only narrative art worth it to be one that serves a mechanistic utility, like Aesop's fables, a clear unit that describes a payload of utilitarian narrative intent. I lost my place. I was glancing at something. And that has a clear and defined point predictated by an engineer-like author. Makes Dirk the perfect demiurge to continue Homestuck's primary thesis of the Gnostic prison, existence being the narrative, free will and uncontrolled desire are the worst thing Dirk can imagine. Yes. Yes, that is what Dirk is like. He is like, Socrates as described by Nietzsche. I have not read that book. I can't say if this is true or not, but that sounds interesting. Sounds like you described Dirk. Why does it take like 20 seconds after I stop doing the Firefox for the lag spike to go away? I don't know. I'm not doing anything vitally important, but that is interesting. Yeah, sure. That's true about Dirk. Just adjusting the frame rate, and we should be back to being good. That's good. So what else is going on in my life is that I finished Day of Apotheosis. The game, it's out now. By next Saturday, I'm going to try and have a trailer for it put together, and then I can, after 2 years, just be done with this game. I just want it to be done, and I'm proud of it. I think it's a good game, but I've worked on it for too long, and I want to work on other things. I really do like a lot of the writing. It's got some of the strongest writing I've ever done, and you should check it out. It's pay what you want. It's an RPG just on itch.io. Buy it. Buy the game. Play the game. Play this game that I made. It's a good game that you should play because I made it and you enjoy my videos. Yeah, I'm super proud of it. It's a very good game that I made. And now on to making that big video on Batman the Animated Series, because I got done with the Killing Joke one, which is going to be uploaded at the same time. That one's like 55 minutes as opposed to 2.5 hours, although it's a lot of like just setup for the project as a whole. And I haven't had any Pokemon die in a while, that's an ominous way to put it. I don't like how they restructured this route. It's messing up my muscle memory, because it's different than in the Kanto games. Should talk about politics. Joe Biden fucking quit. Did not see that coming. Did not see that coming at all. Yay. I guess he's a shitty fucking politician who's a piece of shit and likes genocide. I don't know if Harris will be better. I mean, I can't imagine her being worse at the very least. Maybe she'll be better, but I'm not holding out hope. Like, in this week, she both called for a ceasefire and also met with Netanyahu and called Israel like, ooh, we got this special relationship with Israel. It's special because it's essentially a nation-sized United States military base that the U.S. protects, so they have an excuse to carry out genocide in the Middle East, which is good for fucking weapons companies. I don't get... Let's talk about something less lighthearted. What else is lighthearted? I don't know. I've been editing. I've been rewatching old Simpsons episodes, and early Simpsons is weird. It's very schmaltzy and sentimental and very religious. Like, they are very much a religious family, and they aren't after season 5. It is just church is a formality, but no, they pray for every meal, and there's a lot of religious episodes. Like in Bart Gets an F, it has a scene where he's praying. It's interesting. I don't think I have really a material judgment on if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a thing about the show that exists. Okay. So when should I start my boss rush? Do I want to get all the content? Because technically, I could just, because I was going to save Blaine for second to last, and I haven't reached Blaine, but that's fine, because Blaine is second to last. I could do Blaine. I could just start, with Brock here, or maybe not, I don't know. Actually, I'm probably going to start with Janine, because she's the weakest. Who knows? What else is going on in my channel? I've got this fucking chapter of Twisted Destiny has just gone out of control. It's so long. It's gonna be more than 10,000 words. I'll talk about more next time. I'm gonna get it done in time, I think. Hold on. Ooh, wanna know what's going on in my life that is interesting? I got a kitten. Aw, she's just this adorable little baby kitten that my mom found abandoned in a church parking lot and took home. And she is now my little baby, and she's adorable and so cute, and I love her. She bites a lot, so I named her Jaws after a movie that I have never seen. She's very, very nice. That cat's gonna fucking die, though. I got a bad history with cats living, so I shouldn't get attached, but she's very, very cute, and I like her. Okay, I was gonna try and get through Mount Moon, but actually, I think Mount Moon isn't a dungeon in this game for some reason. It's because of cartridge spot, can't fucking talk, cartridge space. A big selling point of this game is, wow, it is amazing back on the Game Boy Color that they included all of Kanto. Yes, all of Kanto. We included... I shouldn't have done that. He's going to use Magnitude. I should have done that. He used explosion. Okay, that worked out. That worked out. I can switch out a Pokemon that's underground. I mean, good, but that seems bad. But yes, I have a kitty who is named Jaws, and she is adorable, and I love her. And she is just small and likes to bite and scratch and eat canned food. I'm just describing a fucking cat. This is just normal cat behavior. Do I want to get a Clefairy? Because I can use the Hoenn sound to give me a chance of Makuhita or Absol. Alternatively, I just go into Mount Moon normally and I get Clefairy or Paris. And none of those Pokemon are appealing to me. I guess Clefairy is the best. But I don't like it that much in this game because it isn't... like in later gens, they made it Fairy type, and I do know that eventually people went back and found out actually Clefairy is really good in Gen 4. So maybe, yeah, I'll go for a Clefairy over. I've already got a good fighting type, and Absol sucks. But I risk a Paris, which is just, who cares? Ooh, this is bad. Wow, that was a bad thing for me. I'm gonna switch to Spencer Reed. And then I'm going to use a full restore, or actually not a full restore. I don't have a way to hurt you. Okay, who can I heal up? Who can I heal up? Who can I heal up? Wait, why don't I? Actually, I think slowly whittling down with you, Fortress, is fine. Never mind, it's not fine. It has Hydro Pump, and you don't actually have that great of special defense. So I'm going to heal up my water type, and then figure it out from there. And after this fight, I think I'm going to end this part. Good. And now you're going to use Hydro Pump, I bet, which will do quarter damage, hopefully. There. And I can take you out with... Alright, I have shitty moves. Because I haven't really been using Vixcal. Ah. Well, that's annoying. Oh no, I've burned through my notes. I've run out of things to talk about. Quick, something happened. Quick, someone cause a breaking news story that... Well, I wouldn't be able to hear it if something happened, but... I don't know. Okay. Come on, just let me win this fight so I can end the episode. Poliwrath is like a weirdly designed to be bad for my team Pokemon. And I'm just gonna keep spamming healing items. It's cheap. If I had my Murkrow trained up, this would be fine, admittedly. But that's fine, it's fine. Surf will probably do more damage, actually. Unless it has Water Absorb. It'd be bad if it has Water Absorb. It has Water Absorb. I'm just switching to Radbert. Why didn't I do this earlier? Because... Oh, that's actually good. You can't hypnotize me. Ha! Eat strength. Eat shit. Die. There. Was that so hard? Why didn't I do that earlier? Anyway... I think that's going to be an end to this part. I'll heal off screen. No, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Right, this route is different because they don't have a Mount Moon. Now I remember. But didn't you... But if they extended a route so they could cut a route, that doesn't... Like, doesn't that just even out? I guess? I don't know. Let's just take out this trainer... And then I can end the episode. Don't fucking swagger me. How dare you? How dare you? Do you know how much damage I will do if I hurt myself in confusion? But I like to play dangerously. Let's go. Eat shit. Okay. Graveler, I can take out Graveler. This is going on for too long. I don't have things to say. Why are you still watching this? Like, hey, that's a good thing.